Hey, hello, hi, what's up? How you doing? Now, if you already seen the title of this video, you know shit's about to go down. But before that, since it's my first video, I want to at least introduce myself a little, just in case by some miracle people actually see this. I'm very new to uploading videos, so I have no idea if this will reach the YouTube algorithm. Let's just hope and pray that it does, and all the weeks of me drawing these sprites can go down the drain. Anyway, I'm Aaron, and I'm a transgender male. I've been transgender for about a year at this point, and came out a few months later to my family and friends, which was a hot fucking mess. But if you want to hear about that, I might make a video on it, depending on how well this one does. Anyway, I'm a sophomore in high school, and I want to grow up to be a graphic designer. If you didn't already realize that from these millions of sprites that are currently taking up my iPad's camera roll. I guess before I get to the main part of the video, I should give a few facts about me. I'm 15 and turning 16 very soon. If you can guess when my birthday is, I don't know, arch a comment or something. The hint is that it's in March. Another very interesting fact about me is I have 12 goddamn siblings. Yes, 12. Even I have to admit, my dad was a player for real. Oh yeah, all of them come from my dad's side, by the way. I only share a mother with one of my siblings. I honestly don't know if I should just keep rambling or get to the part you all possibly clicked the video for. Actually, I'll just start the video. Before I do, I just want to say if I ramble too much, I apologize. I run my mouth a lot and it's a hard habit to get rid of. But anyway, let's just start this shit. So I have a tier list that I found online and I've added some more invalid flags to it, just so this video isn't too short. The first one I have is anime sexual. According to the sexuality wiki, anime sexual, also known as anime sexual, is an aspec identity form of fictosexuality, where one is exclusively or almost exclusively attracted to anime/slash manga characters. Was it necessary to have a flag for this? I mean, I get it if you have a crush on the anime character, that's fine. Trust me, I know a thing or two about having crushes. I don't think the flag for this was entirely necessary, like most of the fucking flags on this list. It's fine to have a fictional crush as long as you don't push it on other people and force them to be like you. For the design, some of the colors are pretty and others are ugly. I don't really like it that much, but it's okay, so C tier. Next is dream sexual. No, not that one. This one. Yes, the one about the fucking Minecraft YouTuber. I'm sure you already know what the hell this is, so I won't go too in depth with it. Basically, it's just where you feel sexually attracted to the dream, I'm pretty sure. I like the colors, but again, it's not that pretty looking, so into C tier you go. Next up is Draco or Dracosexual, however you want to say that. It's where you feel sexually attracted to Draco or Draco Malfoy from the Harry Potter series. Need I say more? Again, I don't like the colors, any of them. It looks boring, plain, and too dark. It at least deserves a D tier. It's only not F tier because it doesn't burn my eyeballs when I stare at it for too long. Next is food sexual. I just question what the hell I'm doing with my life. Why did I do this? Simple explanation, being sexually attracted to food. I honestly don't understand why this has a flag either. I think it's weird to be sexually attracted to food, but everyone has their weird kinks, and don't say you don't, because at least once in your life you've had a kink that you've probably never told anyone about. But back to the flag, absolutely despise this one. I don't know, it's just something about the colors that are really unappealing to me. It's not a good color combination is what I'm saying. So straight to F tier for that ugly ass design. Plant sexual, sexually attracted to plants. I'm honestly shocked most of these aren't jokes. Again, this is part of what I was saying about the whole food sexual thing. It's a kink people have and that's fine, but again, a flag wasn't necessary for this. Don't bully people who have weird kinks because you look like an idiot when you do it. Bullying people isn't going to solve anything, so just leave them alone. Unless their kinks get to the point where it's beyond illegal, then leave these type of people alone. But yeah, nice flag. I like this one. It looks way better than the food sexual one for sure. A tier. FNAF sexual. Do I even need to explain? It's where you're sexually attracted to FNAF characters. Y'all wanna fuck a robot? A robot that has a dead child in it? Y'all wanna fuck a murderer? I swear, some of y'all are freaks. Anyway, the colors on this one are meh. Not good, not bad. I guess the Freddy hat makes it look better. C tier. Super straight. Now this one pissed me off. Other than looking like the logo from that one Cornhub website, the meaning behind it is hella offensive. From the LGBT wiki, super straight is a term for those who are only attracted to cisgender people of the opposite gender. It was created to invalidate transgender individuals and mock the LGBTQ community. Like, why? How terminally online do you have to be to make shit like this? What's the point? We aren't going to cry or be scared because you made this. We're just going to think you're stupid. I'm not sure who the creator for this one was, but they should definitely go to hell. For that design, it's fine. Other than looking like that one website that all the people go to when they want to do naughty things, there's nothing else really good about it. C tier. Chocosexual. Sexually attracted to chocolate. No commentary necessary. D tier. Gacha sexual. It's what it sounds like. Being attracted to gacha characters. I used to be in the gacha community. I know basically all the stereotypes it has. I only quit because 1, I grew uninterested in it, and 2, the community ruined it for me. For the design, I like the pinks in it, but the black, gray, and red ruins it for me. D tier only because the pinks are pretty. Fidget sexual. Now when I was doing my research, I couldn't find a lot about this one, so I'm just going to assume it means that you're attracted to fidget toys. I will say it's a unique choice to not have stripes on it like any other pride flag on here. So for its uniqueness, B tier. Rorosexual. Now this one shocked me. So from what I've researched online, Rorosexual is a sexual orientation based off of a Japanese streamer named Roro-chan who took her own life on a live stream. Whoever made this needs to go touch grass. How much of an asshole do you have to be to make something like this? I also found this post on X, formerly known as Twitter, from okay, but like why though? Yes, this is their user. From this post it says, can you guys stop making the LGBTQ community look like a fucking joke? Anime sexual, Danganronpa sexual, and I just saw a fucking TikTok about fucking Roro-sexual. Roro-chan was a 14-year-old Japanese streamer who committed suicide on live. Do you know how disrespectful that is? Ew. And I agree. Things like this are the exact reason some people can't take the LGBTQ plus community seriously. It's shit like this that makes me lose faith in humanity. But back to the flag design, I actually really like the flag colors, which really pissed me off that it's used for something as terrible as this. B tier. Zoophile, a person who is sexually attracted to non-human animals. Okay, so I got a bit confused while researching this one. Does this just mean that they're sexually attracted to animals and not furries, or am I getting that wrong? I'm pretty sure I'm right, but anyways, again, I like the flag colors. I'm not really sure what the sign in the middle is, but it kind of ruins the vibe. C tier. Okay, so I can't really say the actual name of this one, so I'm gonna make an abbreviation of it, or at least say it differently. Grape sexual. Someone who thinks grape can be a sexuality. Whoever made this and whoever supports this deserves to be in the deepest pits of hell. Oh yeah, and that flag is ugly as hell. F tier. Purple sexual. So I just assume that this one means that you're sexually attracted to the color purple. That's it. Good thing about this is that the flag is very pretty in my opinion. My first S tier, wow. Danganronpa sexual. Someone with a sexual attraction towards a character or characters, and Danganronpa is sexual attraction to the game itself. If you don't know what that is, then I advise checking it out. But if you have a crush on any of the characters, then that's fine. Like, I had a crush on one of the characters before. If you guess it, I'll heart your comment. But again, I don't think a flag was necessary for this. If you have a crush on a fictional character, that's fine. It's not hurting anyone, unless the character you sent for is a minor. B tier for the flag design though. Heat sexual. Heat sexual is someone who is addicted to seeing and or making NSFW content using characters in a sexual manner. God, that reminds me of a certain game that literally still promotes this thing. I wonder what fandom that is. But anyway, the colors are a bit dull to me, but again, fine overall. D tier though. Discord sexual. This is another one I couldn't find a whole bunch of research about when I was doing my research for this video, so I'm just going to assume it's the sexual attraction towards Discord, or being your average Discord moderator with your Discord kitten. Either one works, honestly. For the flag design, I like the colors. The only thing is the black in the middle. It throws the whole design off. B tier. Roblox sexual. Sexual attraction towards Roblox or Roblox characters. I didn't even have to look this one up to find out what it meant. I play Roblox too, that's the crazy part. Y'all over here simping for a Roblox baddie, or a Roblox Slender, or a CMP? Why? Just because their avatar is cute doesn't mean they're cute IRL. But absolutely horrendous flag design. The only thing saving it is the red on it. But that doesn't save it from an F tier. TikTok sexual. Sexually attracted to TikTok. At this point, it's honestly predictable. C tier for the design. Let's just move on. Yurisexual. Yurisexual, which I almost thought was for the girl from Doki Doki Literature Club, but it's not, trust me. Yurisexual is for men who are attracted to lesbian and or sapphic women. Or maybe it's just called being fucking bisexual. Again, there's no need to have a flag for this. I get it if you don't want to be called bisexual, but this is basically just bisexual with an unnecessary amount of lore behind it. A tier for the design and colors. I really think they complement each other nicely. Yaoi-sexual. Oh boy. Yaoi-sexual is a sexual orientation where a straight female only feels attracted to gay men, specifically animated gay men, or it's just called being fucking bisexual. Fuck. Why do people do this dumb shit? A tier for colors. I don't really know what else to say for this one. Heligender. Heligender is a xenogender that describes those whose gender is like a helicopter, free-flying and masterful. Okay, so I don't understand xenogenders or neopronouns, and I never will. I don't even know if xenogenders are actually accepted in the LGBTQ community. I honestly see why some people don't accept them, because some of them are ridiculous. But yeah, D tier. I don't like how the colors clash in this one. Necrophilia. Yes, you heard that right. Necrophilia. The fucking sexual attraction to corpses. What kind of goddamn mindset do you have to be in to want to love or have sex with a fucking corpse? If you have a mental issue and that's what's making you like corpses, then fine. But if there's absolutely nothing wrong with you, physically or mentally, then this is disgusting. I don't like the colors on this one either. F tier. Straight. I'm sure that's self-explanatory, and I honestly kind of get why it's on this list. Being straight isn't really a part of the LGBTQ community. I don't understand why being straight needs a flag anyway. No offense to anyone who's straight, obviously. But, D tier because it's boring. Meowbisexual. Now we're getting back into the wild shit. If you don't know who Meowba is, then be lucky. If you do, then I feel sorry for you. Meowbisexual is basically the sexual attraction of Meowba, that one controversial PNG tuber. Why you would want to like someone who said a slur and is racist is beyond me. Back to the flag design. I hate to say it, but I really love this one too. I just really wish it wasn't used for this. S tier. Straight ally. I'm not really sure why this one's on this list, since it's not invalid to be straight and support the LGBTQ community, nor is it stupid to have. It's there for a reason. People can be a part of the LGBTQ community without having to be gay, lesbian, trans, or anything like that. A tier for the design, though. Straight trans ally. I'm also not sure why this one is on the list, since it's not stupid nor invalid. But I basically feel the same way I feel about the straight ally one. It's fine, but A tier. Jellybean sexual. I don't even need to delve deep into this. It's a sexual attraction to Jellybean, the PNG tuber. Now I will say this, and this is really off topic. Jellybean has been making better content lately, and I'm glad that they're not getting as much hate as they were before. But for the flag design, I don't really like it, so C tier for sure. Jellybean gender. I also surprisingly couldn't find a lot of research about this one, so I'm just going to assume your gender is related to Jellybean. I also don't like this one, so D tier. Super lesbian. Same origin as super straight. Need I say more? D tier. Pedophilia or MAP. MAP pride is basically about adults being attracted to children, but the flag was supposedly made by a Tumblr user as a joke. However, people took it very seriously and believed that people who used this were actually pedos. And unfortunately, some of them are. So, that didn't really work out. And I'm so pissed because this flag is so fucking pretty. If we changed this up a bit and used it for something good, then it would have a better meaning. S tier. Also, I found a few posts related to this, so I'm going to read them out real quick. So this first one I found is from a user named Brian P. And this says, it is a mistake to call this a pride flag in any way. It is a call sign to other pedos to find one another. Like blood of a lamb over a door, it is a sign to one another to recognize their own. There is no pride in such a flag. It is so that they can find others while sulking around in the dark. There's nothing prideful about a map's flag, and to say otherwise is an insult to any and all people who wear a flag with pride. And I definitely agree with that. There's no reason why this should ever exist. This next one is from a user named Benjamin Finlay. Both of these are from Quora, by the way. And this says that anyone would take pride in something like this that disturbs and disgusts me. That someone was open enough about it to make such a flag has me deeply worried. Yes, I am now aware that this flag may have been created as a troll/joke. I am still disturbed, disgusted, and deeply worried because such a joke is far beyond tasteless, and there will be disgusting pieces of work who adopt it as their own. And that's true, I think. I'm pretty sure, somewhere in 2020, some people started using this as their own because they thought it was real, which is absolutely disgusting, and you should go to hell for that if you think using that is funny. Pansexual is an identity on the asexual spectrum. This is an aspec identity, which means a person's sexuality causes them to feel physical and or mental pain. It may mean that a human being's sexuality is influenced by unwilling pain that was not intended to be there. What? I don't understand this one at all. I'm sure some people go through this, but I actually don't know. I don't even know what to say for this one anymore. I'll just put it in D tier. I don't really like this one. Super gay. Same origin as super straight. The flag was made as a troll, most likely by the same people who made the super straight flag to be transphobic as a new trend. Now, I found this article on a site called The Pink News, and the title says, "Pathetic super straight trolls have already moved on to a new transphobic trend." There's always some people on TikTok that have to be stupid as hell. Like the National Great Day trend that some fucking dumbass teenagers made and literally scared people who thought it was real. Like, why? How much of a douche do you have to be to make people scared of getting raped if they go outside or go to school on that specific day? It's especially offensive to people who have been S8 before and have been traumatized because of this. Find something better to do with your miserable life. But back to the flag. I have to stop getting off track. B tier for the design. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering why super sexualities are in different locations despite having similar designs, it's just the colors. Oh yeah, and I also found these things. I found something interesting on here. On the website, I might as well read it so you have some context on this. So I found this little snippet of the part on the same news article website that says Reddit and TikTok have both clamped down on the super straight movement, which is actually a really good thing. In blows to the movement, both Reddit and TikTok have sought to clamp down on pro super straight content, such as closing down dedicated subreddits for promoting hate, Reddit said. TikTok has permanently banned, as the founder of the movement, TikTok user Kyler Royce or something like that, as well as banned its accompanying hashtag. I'm actually glad they did this because I don't even know how they let it happen in the first place, but I'm glad they banned it off these platforms. Alright, so I'm gonna end it off here. Here's the tier list so far. This video took me a while to make and edit, so I really hope it wasn't all for nothing. Let me know if you want a part 2 because oh boy, there's a whole bunch of other invalid flags I didn't cover in this video. I just covered the ones that were on the tier list maker already, but if you want a part 2, I'll add my own. But yeah, don't shit on me too hard. This is the first video I'm making, so I'm sorry for if there's poor editing and all that. But yeah, bye.